Good evening. I'm Coach Danzy alongside my partner, Coach Fuller. This is Umoja 2 TV Remix Show.
You're watching Umoja 2 TV. You're live with Umoja 2 TV. You're watching Umoja 2 TV. You're watching Umoja 2 TV.
Which I listened to all of it, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for your help in this game. So I'd like to give you guys a little credit for our win tonight. We got to listen to all your insight during the game.
Welcome, Umoja 2 TV. We're back.
Back there. Let him play through it. Nick Jurdy wide open. Oh, the full play! The six. Oh!
The Eagles triggered it in.
Long free by Hotel. Oh, good look. Slow. Scores 38. Whoa. Oh, wow. AJ. How you feel about the game, guys?
The best team in this section, honestly. This is what we expect.
Yes.
We expect to win. Nothing less. A blowout.
You hear what these guys say? They expect to win, Coach. That is Umoja 2 TV. Peace.
Yes, we're back. Welcome to Umoja 2 TV. We have an exciting show today. We will be previewing Umoja 2 TV 5th and 6th grade All-Star Scholar Athlete Classic. A tribute also to Section 2 champs Shenandoah Plainsmen. And we'll be covering the team's key losses to graduation. So buckle up for a thrilling show. Let's get right into it, Coach.
I'm ready. Let's get right into it, Coach.
All right.
Season concluded, and now we're back at it. We got our All-Star 5th and 6th grade Classic that will be coming to you.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good things coming in the show. Let's get at it.
Let's go right to it.
So we're starting off. We got our All-Stars, our 5th and 6th grade All-Stars, who we've been covering, we've been looking and watching and checking out, and we'll be bringing to an All-Star game to you guys relatively shortly.
Yeah. We just want to showcase some of the young talents coming up, give them something to look forward to, Coach.
Absolutely, give them a little bit of light. I mean, these kids are out here working hard. They're getting it in, doing their things, and it's good to see the young talent and see the progression as they coming about. So it's been exciting getting out here and covering these young teams and seeing what they do. You see Dev, that's Dev's son, number 22, Dev Diaz, getting a little block. So it's been very exciting getting these guys going.
Yeah, Coach. You see the little fans there too. The parents and the teachers all come out to support these young fellas.
Who's that referee right there? Who's that guy?
I don't know. He missed a lot of calls though.
Oh, okay. You see a little talent here, with the little floater, little runner.
That's right there doing
yeah.
That's Timberwolves. Here you go. Look at his lefty, Coach. He's smooth with his game.
Yes, indeed. Yes, he is. Oh, this guy right here, I love this kid.
Husky Sean.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah. Here you go, Elijah Jones. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Elijah Jones' teammate there. Getting it in. With the float over the big guy. Lefty again, Coach.
Oh, yes. That's little LeBron right there. That's his name, Coach. His name's LeBron.
Yeah.
Little LeBron.
Wow. Got some, you spotted a Montessori clip here, player there, Coach.
Oh, look at the little Lele.
Yeah, a little crossover to take it.
I mean, and the energy in the building is very exciting with these young kids. I mean, the parents and the fans and all of them over there, man. It's so exciting, man.
Oh, yeah.
Checking these little young fellas out.
Yeah, Coach. So what do you think, man? When we do this, what do you think can come out of it? What are you thinking here?
I mean, it's a great opportunity to showcase our young All-Stars and give them some love and show them that we're watching, we're out here checking you out, we're seeing what you're doing, and I think it's just a good opportunity to showcase those guys.
Yeah, I believe it too, because we got some talent. I mean, some guys really got some potential. They continue to work hard and listen to the coaches and do well in the classroom, coach.
Absolutely. I mean, a couple young players out there, man. You see that they got
Elijah
the
Jones
whole I mean, speaking of Elijah Jones, this kid, I mean, he gets it in, man. And he has the basketball IQ.
Yeah.
That one was very intriguing to me to see these young kids with the IQ. Some of the point guards and passing the ball and being able to do certain things.
That big fella there, coach.
Oh, yeah, he's a go-getter. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to it, coach. I mean, I just want to see these kids go out there and just have fun, you know.
Absolutely. So we'll be coming more to you with more details about the dates and times and location of our little 5th and 6th grade All-Star Classic.
And
it's sure to be exciting.
And the kids we selected too. We might, do a show on that. This is a preview of that.
The selection process.
Yeah, a little selection process.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to be very exciting, and we want all your support to come out and support the young kids and their efforts and what they're doing. We're really looking forward to it.
Yes. Okay, coach. Do you know who won the Section 2 title? You got to take that hard?
Shin?
Yes. Yes, Shin. They did it again, coach.
Wow.
I think this is Coach Tony Zika's 3rd in 4 years. Section 2 title.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. And one of the things that, real quickly with Tony Zekas is that he alluded to the fact that, hey, guys, when we talked to him early in the preseason, hey, coaching Herder and those kids and having that team, come on. I mean, that was come on. We expected to win.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what he said. And these kids, though, he said it's a good team. We're not walking in with that kind of expectation with Herder, but we're here to play, and we're going to try to put this thing together to make a run. And the run they did.
Yes, let's check it out. Some of the stuff we had to, with Coach Zekas.
When you have a younger team, how do you get those guys to buy into your philosophy and get those guys on the same page?
Well, it's a process. It's what do you stress every day? Right now. We're really trying to get the kids to communicate.
So, Coach, he talked about a few things there. Having young kids, want them to communicate. And early on, he didn't know exactly where his team was, but he had a mindset of where this team. He had a blueprint where this team would eventually get to, and you see right there.
Absolutely. Let's listen in some more. Tony Zekas.
He's a sophomore. He's hoping to have I'm looking for him to have a bigger role. He's looking to have a bigger role this year, and I certainly think he's capable. He's grown a little bit. He's longer. He's more athletic, and I think he's got a bright future. The Altenburg kid's a big, strong kid, football player for Shan. He'll play football in college. He's got big shoulders. He's a strong kid. He'll get the offensive rebound. That's his best post move. The offensive rebound.
You need those guys. I like that terminology. Assist off the rim.
Yeah, absolutely. I shot a lot when I played, so I coined it then. But it'll be interesting if you're a Boss Merchant, who I haven't mentioned. A Boss Merchant, we played at Albany last year. It was his first game. He missed almost half the season. He's got like a shin nagging injury right now, and he missed half the season. Albany's the first game. I think he had 19 points. So he came in and did a great job. Joshua Nails, who transferred in from Gloversville, he hasn't played yet. He's over there in a boot. So we'll see what happens, how he develops. And I haven't seen him within the context of what we do here at Shen. But man, he's athletic, he's strong, and he seems like a really good kid.
Hey, Coach. You got to love a coach who just knows his players, can speak highly of them, knows what they do well, and he allows the kids to play to their strengths.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we noticed in talking to him early in the game was putting the pieces together, putting people in the right situations for them to be successful.
That's right. Let's go right on to the next one.
I got to tell you, I have nothing but the utmost respect for all the coaches in the league, especially the ones who've been doing it for a long time. Your kids in good situations. What coach puts their kids in good situations to succeed? What coach has their team ready to play every night and they don't lay an egg? How consistent are they? And again, I don't have to give names because all you got to do is look at records and who's been relevant over the past couple of years. Right. Going 18-2 1 year is wonderful, and obviously you didn't screw them up. Can you consistently continue that? Are you always relevant in the basketball landscape? And that's how you can kind of tell a good coach. Here, how many guys we have won a state championship in our league? We had Rich Hurley, who's got a state championship, myself, and Coach Domel. Right. It's 3 state championship coach rate. Sectional championships, there are more than that. So there are a ton of coaches that were in the league that really had some success over the years. I mean, Dave Tramel's in the Hall of Fame. You know, Rich will be in the Hall of Fame. I mean.
So, Coach, right there you saw where he's talking about coaching and some of the elite coaches in the area and what it takes to get a team ready, Coach. And I'm telling you right now, sometimes you cannot even imagine what it takes to get a team ready, to have them ready to play night in and night out, and all the externals that you're dealing with players, whether they're coming on time, getting them motivated, operating in a cohesive unit. Yeah. You know, it's a lot to get a team operating on that vibe, but what you usually do with coaches is they break up the season in 4 parts, like 4 quarters in basketball. And what you hope to happen is by the playoff time, you got all those pieces and all those components working like a well-oiled machine. And that's what you saw with Shin eventually coming down the stretch and being able to do.
No question about it, Coach. Let's go right into the next one here.
Yeah, so I play football, and that's where that mentality comes from. And I try to translate that to the court. I hustle hard on defense. I communicate, and I make sure everyone does the same. I'll get on guys if they don't do that. I have to try to keep motivating guys to push themselves because some kids just aren't like that naturally. So I have to push them even further, and I'll do my best for everyone to come to that level.
Coach, he was a leader.
Yes.
You know, he's a leader all year. When they need a big basket or need a person to stop on the offensive end, he was the go-to guy for that.
He was the go-to guy. Yeah, we saw when out in the CBA game, when in the second half they went a zoning one, and basically he shut Jordan King down. Yes. Jordan had 20 first half points, and then he shadowed him for the whole second half and made everything very difficult for him.
Yeah.
You know, and then in the Colony game in the finals, he hit he come in a stretch where he hit like 3 straight big buckets for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's definitely was their catalyst and played a big role in their success this year.
Yeah, and he really guarded Isaiah Moe too in that game, held him to 8 points. I mean, he really got up into him. They did the same type of defense, you know,
right.
And gave up several inches to Isaiah Moe.
Absolutely.
He bothered him enough where it affected his play. You know.
And once again, you have to give Coach Zekas a lot of credit because several times we've seen him out. His game adjustments were very effective.
Yes.
Whether it's going diamond and 2 on Signer for CBA and limiting him in the first half, and then going boxing 1 on Jordan, and then he did a little bit of diamond and 2 in that final game against Kyle. See, wherever he needed. He was able to come up with strategizing, and even in the Shaker game, when he came back and was down by 10 points.
That's right.
So both a lot of credit to what he's able to do with that crew.
Coach, he said it early in the clip here. He said the kids got to buy in. They got to execute the game plan. If you got players that execute, that want to listen, that want to win, you get those type of results.
Absolutely.
Let's move right along.
I feel like I'm definitely ready. This summer we had a lot of young guys in the gym, and so one of the things I really wanted to work on was really being a leader and stepping up. I felt like that's something I've really been able to do my whole life too. I've always been one of the louder guys in the gym, so I don't think it would be that hard. On the court, this is a really easy team to play for. You know, we all share the ball. No one's really selfish, so I feel like it's going to be easy for me to step up when I have to, and for other guys when they have to. It's not. I won't be on the court trying to get mine or worrying about not getting up enough shots.
Coach, you seen right there from that little short clip from him, from TJ Sangare, who's a junior. He'll be returning next year.
Right.
He just exemplifies what that team is all about: teamwork, working together, sharing the ball, just not caring about who gets the glory. You know what I mean? Let's get that win.
Let's get that W. And he's a super confident kid.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And his play shows it. And he never gets fazed by the moment. That's what I like about TJ Sangare. The moment doesn't overcome him. It was times during the point of the season where coach sat him because he wasn't happy with some of the decisions he made on the court during periods of the game. But this kid bounced back, was ready to come in the game. One time he sat out for a little while, came right off the bench and hit a 3 right away. That's a kid who's super confident, and then when his number is called, he's ready to play.
That's right. Let's hear what the Zekas had to say.
And like I said to you guys, I appreciate it that there's a growth and that they listened, and TJ competing and slowing the ball down when you're supposed to. Just listening to the coaching staff, they did a much better job. Without listening and listening to you can make all the adjustments you want. If the players don't adjust with your adjustments, it's no good. And they did. Everything that we did, every adjustment we made, they listened to, absorbed, and they went out there and executed. And it makes the coach look real good.
Yeah, because that's the tribute right there, and Coach Zika just summed it up right there in that whole clip.
And we just, Umoja 2 TV definitely want to just congratulate the Plainsman and Shenandoah and Coach Tony Zikas. And
great job.
Also the whole culture up there, Dr. Oliver.
Yes,
you know what I mean? He was gracious.
Superintendent
Did an interview with us at halftime. So we want to just congratulate the whole Shenandoah culture and family up there. Congratulations on your Section 2 title.
Yes. It was a pleasure covering you guys, and hopefully got to see him a little more next year.
Right, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, Coach. Let's move on to a different segment here. Let's talk about the key losses to some of the programs this year that are, they're gonna have to revamp a little bit, you know. So
yeah, one thing about high school basketball, given the fact that you have, basically roughly, some more than others, but roughly on average, you have 2 years to play, so you always got to keep reloading and keep refurbishing and keep putting in parts here and there. So let's go over the key losses that some of the teams will be suffering as a result of graduation.
Let's talk with Shin first. You got Chris Hobart there, Coach. He dropped 337 points, and Greg Monroe, who's a senior as well, he dropped 128. And between those two guys, Coach, 72 three-pointers. Total points lost between those guys, those seniors this year, a lot of buckets.
Yeah, a lot of buckets.
So, Coach, that's a lot of. That's a lot you got to, to make up.
Right. One of the things, and one of the things that as we go along, I don't want to go amiss is that along with the points or whatever these players provide, you're talking about a guy like Chris Hobart, the leadership qualities that he brings to the table, the captain ability and things of that nature, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's also what you lose, and those things are the hardest to replace. You may have somebody that can fill in the shoes, that can score, but are they going to be able to motivate the rest of the guys? Are they going to be able to step up and take the challenges that need to be taken?
So
this is
or they're going to be selfless. Stuff like that.
Exactly. So it's a lot more to it than just losing the points and things of that nature.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, real quick. I know we want to talk about this real quick, but I want to talk about a few guys. You got Ryanish coming back as a junior. You got a few guys in there, Coach. Singari, obviously. You got we got Singari. So they got some pieces that got returning. Joshua Nels, coming back. So Coach, they're gonna have some, and I think Altenberger comes back as well.
Oh, okay.
The big guy.
Yeah, Altenberger.
So it might be a repeat. I don't know.
What I'll just say this before you jump out the window. They'll be poised to make a run for a repeat as Section 2 champions.
That's right.
AA champions again.
Okay, let's move right along to our next one.
You'd like to jump out the window.
Yeah, that's what I do. You got Colin, you got Isaiah Moe, Coach. 558 points going away. Will A-Bar, they lose 289 points to him. Between both of them, 83 threes. Total points between those two guys, 847.
Wow.
And Coach, that team wasn't very deep last year.
They weren't.
They ran up with 5 guys, maybe do a little 6 guy in there once in a while, but
that was about it.
Yeah, Coach, that's gonna be a huge.
That's a lot. That's a lot of void to fill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know what? Division I players just don't grow on trees.
No.
You know what I mean? So when you have a guy like that, Isaiah Moe, who was just dominant at different facets of the game, where he would just take over and put them on his back, to lose that, you don't replace that unless you definitely have a bona fide player coming in and fill his shoes. So you don't replace that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're able to bounce back. And will A-Bar point guard, quickness and things of that nature. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back and be able to compete in the
I know we want to say this for later, but before I forget, you're going to really have to see what guys are doing in the offseason, what coaches got planned for these guys,
Right.
Can you evaluate weaknesses guys have, and can you help them develop those into strengths, So
absolutely.
The offseason can be very pivotal to some of these coaches.
The coaching doesn't stop.
No.
So it's a year-round thing. Developing players in the offseason, I mean, championships are won in the offseason.
That's right. Okay, let's move right along. Saratoga Springs, Coach. Key losses. They got a bunch of them. Yeah, Brian Hart there with 281. Wow. AJ Lawton with 235. We got lotto numbers here, Coach. You might want to play these numbers.
Somebody might going to get in here.
I got Nick Chudy with 226. We got Matt Larkin with 205. Coach, you losing guys in the 200 who scored 200s in the, and some teams don't even have guys with 100.
Right.
They got 4 guys with 200.
Wow. And those are 3 of the guys that they're leaving. I'll let you finish.
We got 3 points. They got me 3 points they're losing because here, Coach. They're 148.
Wow.
And then the total, almost 1,000 points.
Almost a G.
Wow. Coach,
that's big.
Usher is he's gonna be scratching his head for it.
Well, I'll say this real quick before we go into that. 3 of those players was on Umoja's 2 TV.
That's
top 10 players of Section 2.
Yeah.
AA.
That's right.
So Yeah, he's losing a lot.
He's losing a lot.
He got his work cut out. But one thing I will say real quickly is that last year we say he was losing a lot when he lost Adam Anderson, and we wonder how he was going to pull together, and he was able to do it. So Saratoga has a way of working their little magic up there, but he's definitely got his work cut out. It'll be very interesting to see how Coach Usher begins to put those pieces back together and be able to make another run.
That's right.
Because they got close last year, they got closer this year. They're definitely looking to get over the top hopefully next year.
That's right. Coach, they lose a lot of shooting, a lot of outside shooting with that graduating class.
Absolutely.
But Coach, I'm interested in seeing how pad note develops and how Will Fox get even more polished on the offensive end. Because defensively, those guys can, stuff the middle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So offensively, I'm looking to see them guys I want to see pad note get lighter on his feet.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's gonna be interesting. I know you got Aiden Holmes, a sophomore. He's gonna be looking to take a leadership role next year as well. So
it'd be interesting to see how they definitely develop, because Fox is a tough kid who brings a lot of energy and tenacity, and he wasn't even like their guy that shot threes, but it was times in the game where he would just pull up like he was Lawton or he was Matt Larkin or somebody.
Right.
And he was
big moments.
Big moments where the coach might have held his breath a couple times, like Fox, that's not you, but okay, we'll take that. So it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, man. I'm as willing to see how they end up. Okay, we got the Christian brothers here, Coach.
Yes.
They losing, Umoja 2 top 10 player here, Bryce Usolo, 219, and you got Justin Caulfield, 99, and Brandon Grimes, 87. So there's a lot of leadership there, Coach.
A lot of leadership there.
Brian Grimes, Coach, is more of a defensive guy, and you can't have too many of them. 54 points there. You got 205. Coach, you're losing there.
405. I'm sorry.
405. I'm sorry. 405. I said 205.
Yeah, you said 205. Yeah.
That might come out.
Yeah, it might. See, now you messing up right here, because you know how you go in the store and you tell the teller, hey, give me 405. They give you 205, and you go, I'll keep this ticket too. Give me the 405.
But I think I missed that part of the 3-pointer. I think they made 54 3-pointers.
Okay.
Between those.
Sure, you don't want to give out other wrong numbers.
No.
All right.
But yeah, they lose Bryce. They lose.
I like Bryce. I like Usula. Usulu. He's a very smooth guard, silky smooth. That's definitely was one of their guys that they went to and depended on. You know what I mean? And Brandon Grimes, tough as nails. You know what I mean? He's the guy that gets after it. So they're losing some key components as well.
But those guys got some guys coming back. Got some juniors. They got 3 juniors who led the team basically this year in almost every category for them are coming back.
Yes.
You got Jordan King.
And
you got Signer. And you got O2.
Oh,
O2 are banging on you, Coach. O2 are banging on you.
Yes, he will. O2.
Yes, sir. So it's interesting to see how those guys work in the offseason as well.
Absolutely. And with some pieces bringing up, they'll be poised to be there too, again, and compete as well.
Okay. Coach, we got our last one, I believe. We got Shaker. They lose Sloan Seymour, Coach. He knocked down 319 points. Devin Mahoney, Coach, the Energizer Bunny, 157. And then you got Anthony Jean-Pierre, 86. He's more of a defensive guy, but he hit the 3 once in a while. You're losing 84 3-pointers. 66 of those 3-pointers was made by Sloan Seymour. So, and total points, what they losing with these 3 guys, Coach? 562.
You sure that says? Oh, it does.
Coach, the Blue Bison, Coach. They got Cook coming back.
Right.
They got Ray Burke coming back.
Yes.
So Coach, they got those 2 guys that they can be leaning on really heavily.
And they got the other point guard, Clayton. As a sophomore, he started coming to his own a little bit, getting a lot more time, and more of a defensive guy. I would like to see him get a little bit more offensively polished. But losing Stone Seymour he was
huge.
Yeah, that's huge. You know what I mean? 6'9", stroke the 3 from the outside, give you some interior, but that's a lot to lose. So it'd be interesting to see how they're another team that last year had an early exit, got a little bit deeper, almost came away to beat the champions in the Toronto Plainsmen. That game was mainly probably theirs. You know what I mean? And so they're looking forward to coming back and competing and going a little bit further than they went. So it'll be interesting to see how that's a big void to fill.
Yes, it is. Me personally, Coach, I think Ray Burke, they needed to get him to get more offensively because he can pass the rock. We know that already. You know what I mean? He can handle the rock real well, but if he could get a little bit more offensively aggressive, I think it could pan well for them.
Coach, that's an excellent call because when we saw this guy out, he basically got into the interior and where he wants on the floor. He gets where he wants on the floor. He's not a flashy quick guard. He's just a well calculated. His moves are nice and calculated. You go left, he go right. You go right, he go left, and he gets there and he gets to the bucket. He can finish with either hand, pretty. I mean, I would like the little high screen roll they used to run. He got in the interior. When Cook come into his own at the end of the season, he started getting more stronger, going up more harder, and different things of that nature.
Playing with more aggressiveness.
More aggressiveness. So you want to tell a guy like Burt now, you know, when you out there tell a guy, Burt, hey man, I need you to step it up.
Right.
I need you to listen. I like the way you did general and you do certain things, but I need you to really step up your game and be more offensively efficient, put more pressure on these teams.
Yeah, no question about it, Coach, no question. So, Coach, we want to sum up all this right now, what we got, the key losses, and, you know, anything else you want to talk about real
quick? Just want people to definitely just stay tuned. You know, it was an exciting season this year. We want to thank everybody out there for your support and your accolades and your invitations, your invites, you know, all those things out there. We really have
the emails you sent us.
Yeah, the emails and all them things. We just want to tell you guys we are very appreciative of that, and we're looking forward to continue these endeavors. And I definitely want you to stay tuned for our 5th and 6th grade All-Star Scholar Athlete Classic that will be coming to you. We're going to showcase and highlight some of the younger talent in the region, and we want you guys to be there and show some love for them as well.
That's right, that's right. So that's going to be Umoja 2 TV.
Hold on, make sure you like.
Oh yeah, you like, share, subscribe, follow, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
There you go, there you have it.
Umoja 2 TV.
Peace.